Ooh. Ooh. 57. What the fuck? My pre-workout failed me today. Not that it didn't give me the energy. Definitely did. It's just I think I put too much water in, so it diluted it, and it tasted actually rank. And when I had it, I just did a whole because it didn't taste. It just tasted of like half brew. I obviously I put a scoop in. It just tasted. It tasted like dirty water, and so I just shivered because it's just disgusting. Space Marine 2 looks fucking flames. That's my take on the situation. Oh, my legs are on fire. So I just not warm up properly. Never usually this flames. Someone recommend a good horror game in the comments. Cause I played Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki, yeah, you know what I mean. And it was just horrifying. It was terrifying. It was fucking brilliant. I definitely think it's like top 5 horror games for me. And it's free. But it was fucking brilliant. Very impressed. I didn't see any gameplay beforehand. Gameplay. But like, you know what I mean. I didn't see anything beforehand. And I was blown away. It was very good. Very, very good. It was terrifying. And it was like an amazing twist that worked. The only thing is, like, when you get told it's a psychological horror, you're sort of expecting it at some point. But I guess that adds to the tension of sort of waiting. You know it's going to happen, you just don't know when it's going to happen. So it's not necessarily like, it doesn't take away from the horror fact. It was brilliant, very good, definitely recommend it. I wish I'd saved it so I could record it. I use like a fan like day in, day out. I sleep with the fan on. I mean, even when it's winter, I'll sleep with the fan on. I think I'm starting to just used to the sound. But like, I need some air conditioning in my room. Because I use the fan so much, I feel like just having some air conditioning might just do the trick. Just bang out, just try and save up a bit for an air conditioning unit. Because I feel like everywhere in America has it, or like in hot places. Obviously, you guys have it because you're used to that hot weather. But when we get hit with hot weather, we're all like, oh, and we will just melt. I've added a couple kilos. Oh, get me off. All right, 55. Let's do this. Leg day's not exciting. Leg day's not exciting. For some people, leg day, I understand, it's their favourite day. But for me, it's like I'm doing it out of necessity for the whole picture, rather than this is a weird comparison I'm about to make, and I'm not by any means comparing myself to an artist. It's just the best way that I can, you know. But are there any artists watching? Like, is there anything like about making something that you're like, I love doing most of like creating art, but this bit I fucking hate. But I have to do it to make the whole like art piece look great. Like any like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I have to do it because I don't hate it by any means. It's just not my favorite. I'm not gonna be grinning ear to ear while doing it the entire time. I need to move this forward one. I actually don't. Setting this thing up is actually kind of impossible. Because it seems like every time I'm like, yeah, this is where it was good. And then I'll do it again next session, and it's like someone just sort of plays with the settings on this thing. I'm never going to do that. I just thought of like a quote from Deadpool that reminds me of like leg days when he's talking about Teenage Warhead in the first film. Like long sullen silences followed by mean comment, followed by long silent silences. And that just reminds me of leg day. All my videos in general, to be honest. Now I can finally chat, which I quite like. Quite like this little spot. Yeah, hamstring curls are really difficult to actually get into, especially the hammer hamstring curls, because it just seems like no matter what position you're putting, I think it is just genuinely just hamstring curls, but no matter what you're putting your legs into, it just for some reason just isn't the right position. It's always like slightly off, so where you can't bring it all the way down, or your hips move forward, and so it just fucks up the entire fucking thing. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare to sort out. I do like it though. It's not like I'm not making progress. It's just setting it up. So maybe next time I need to take a little bit more time to set it up. God, it's sweaty. Luckily, it's not as sweaty as it has been. I think this is merciful today. My PC seriously needs fucking cleaning because it's pumping out heat. I mean, like really giving it like it's all like really fucking pumping out heat. So it really needs a good, canned air spray down. And I think I just need more RAM as well. You know how like 16 is a good amount of RAM, unless you want to be doing like, if you want to be like having a YouTube video on in the background while playing a game and uploading a video at the same time. I think 16 you can just about get away with it. But like I want to be like, downloading a game at the same time. I'll tell you what I really want to play for a horror game is Zoocosis. That looks fucking amazing. Genuinely looks really good. Like if there's an up and coming horror game, I think I might actually give that a go and just record it, because that means it's new for me and I'm not going to give you like plastic responses like, oh my god, that was terrifying. Wow. The casting of Frank Stone, that looks kind of good. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why I'm saying that. I haven't seen anything of it. If you enjoyed, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'm right next to 100, so I'd really appreciate that. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you Monday.